Finally, after a year of slaving all over the studio, running around in the winter, George has finally taken us to the beach. But notice who's carrying everything.
From the sandy shores of beautiful Cape Cod, decorate your bicycle and pedal on over. It's prime time with George Dorunda. Tonight, wonderful elephant music at Southwick's Zoo with our friends Lee, Valerie, and Zoe. Our official Taste of CHICOPEE quiz, plus Jimmy STURR and the Jimmy STURR Band. So get ready for the most entertaining show on television. Hi, I'm George Dorunda, and welcome to Primetime. And hey, we have a great show. We're here. It's beach day here on Primetime. I think Doug is enjoying the fine sunlight here. Great day. We're here out in Chatham, out on Cape Cod. And you know something though? The people who run the Psychic Friends phone network, that 900 number service, I wonder if they know or have some sort of a hunch that I won't be phoning. Well, anyway, let's move on to the show. Our first segment of the day.
You know something? It's too nice to be here.
Of course it's nice. That's why we're here. We have to be. Doug, we're
going swimming.
Oh, Doug is off going swimming. We have a show to finish. He's going swimming. I'm heading out to Southwick's Zoo with our friends Lee and Valerie, and also Zoe, our famous elephant. Well, Lee, welcome back to the big program. It's great to be here at
Thank you.
Southwick's
Good to
Zoo.
see you.
And could you introduce your two assistants?
All right, this is Zoe back here.
This is Zoe.
I'll do her first since she's the biggest one. She's African elephant and she's up to 4,000 pounds now this year.
How much more is she weighing this year than when we saw her last year?
Well, I'd say she's probably gained around 500 pounds. And she's probably, at least 8 inches taller than she was.
Oh, so she's growing quite rapidly.
Yep, that's what elephants do.
And not to ignore our other assistant.
Yeah, this is, she does a lot more. Valerie does a lot more to help me out than Zoe does. This is Valerie Johnson.
Hi, Valerie. Welcome to the program.
Nice to meet you.
And the only thing is, Valerie doesn't have to carry Doug around on her back.
No, she's lucky. She has to deal with the people. That may be worse. I don't know.
At least he wasn't dancing on her back.
No, Zoe wouldn't have liked that. She did pretty well. He made it back in one piece.
And Zoe, you say she doesn't like giving males rides?
She doesn't really mind. Sometimes she thinks they're going to be heavier than they are. She hears the men's voice, and she thinks they're going to be heavy, even though they aren't. But we put a lot of weight up there. We put some women that are very large, and that doesn't seem to bother her.
So if she sees me coming,
well,
it's run for cover.
Well, she probably could do it okay. She can carry 600 pounds, so I think you're okay.
So Valerie, tell us about, I understand you came in from California just to take this job?
Yep, just to work for Larry and Lee.
You gave up Southern California?
Yep, I did, just to work with elephants.
And what did you do out there?
I worked with animals also. I was working at a kennel where the woman had wild animals. She had wolves and a bear and foxes, and we'd boarded a cougar. So that's how I first got interested in exotics.
And how did you find out about Southwick Zoo?
Animal Finder's Guide, a magazine. They had.
Okay, there's a trade magazine, Animal Finder's Guide.
Yeah, for exotics, and I was looking to maybe buy an animal and train it myself, but I take that very seriously. I wouldn't want to get it and then not be able to take care of it properly, so I waited and decided to work for them and learn about elephants because I hadn't worked with elephants before.
And you're in your second season, and what's it like working with elephants?
It's complex. As soon as you think they're working well for you and understand you and like you, then they'll surprise you with something and keep you on your toes.
Have they ever gone totally out of control?
No. She just doesn't, she just makes me watch her a lot
They test you.
Yeah,
They
she
test
tests
you.
me, that's
Yeah,
what she does.
they always test you.
to see if you deserve their respect. That's pretty much what she does.
So you have to earn the respect first.
Oh yeah, it's people think of elephants like Dumbo, that they're just sort of slow and dumb and you know, always very friendly. And we're lucky the 2 elephants we have are very nice elephants, but they're gonna look at somebody a lot before they're gonna accept them. They don't mind anybody riding on them, but once you're down on their level, you know, if you try to ask them to do something, if you don't know what you're doing, they're not going to do it until you learn to get around them. So Valerie's in that process now, and Valerie's very adventurous. She'll do anything. So.
Oh, she'll do anything. What's the most adventurous thing you've done so far in your stay here?
Oh, jeez.
Well, the Harvard job, that was different.
Oh, yeah, it had nothing to do with elephants, but that was kind of fun. It's kind of risque.
Risque. What was the Harvard job?
I was a snake charmer for, it was a class of '63 Harvard reunion, and I had to wear a real tiny little outfit and carry a snake around me.
For all those Harvard grads.
Yeah.
Is that being added next year here at the circus?
No.
I don't know. That would be a good idea. You'd have the outfit she wore.
I said no right away.
Yeah, the outfit she wore, you'd have a lot of people watching. So.
I mean, maybe you could give us a primetime audition?
I would wear a different outfit. Something a little more, that covers up a little more.
She knew not too many people would see her, but we know Primetime has a huge audience, so she might be a little more nervous about it.
At least dozens, right?
Right.
We keep all the relatives watching.
Yeah, that's right.
And Hubie, I noticed Hubie isn't part of the show yet.
I know.
Not yet.
For shame.
He does a few tricks, though.
Yeah,
He's learned a few things.
We'll have to show you his tricks later. He does know some tricks, but we're trying to convince the clown to work him into his bit.
Well, don't you have control over the clown?
I don't
You
know.
have a new clown, and he's much improved over the old clown.
You have to treat clowns with kid gloves. They're very temperamental.
Just like elephants.
Yeah, oh, much more so. They can be hard to work with. No, the guy we have this year is very nice, very easygoing, and
I understand he's a graduate of Clown College.
that's right. He worked at Ringling Brothers for years.
And I wonder what you learn at Clown College.
To be funny, I suppose.
Is it like juggling 1, juggling 2?
Yeah, juggling 101, falling in your face 101, things like that. Yeah, pie throwing, probably. No, I know.
I wasn't even aware they had a Clown College.
Oh, well, no, it's very prestigious, yeah. They only let a few people in every year, and they teach you the basics of being a clown, and if you get a clown from there, you know that they know a certain amount, and you hope they're funny, too.
And he's kind of a cowboy clown.
Yep, he does a lot of rope twirling and things like that.
And audience participation?
Yep. I never get to see it because I'm always back there working with the animals. Valerie and I are running around with like chickens with their heads cut off.
So you're doing the real work.
That's
And
right.
the clown is just clowning, so...
I think clowns have it pretty easy, but they always convince me that it's very hard work. But compared to animals, Valerie and I know better. So.
Well, it depends on how much audience participation you have.
Right. I don't do that. I deal with the animals. That's bad enough. But.
Well, the clown can deal with that. That's his job.
Yeah. But if I didn't have Valerie to help me with the show, it's amazing. She's running around there putting the last little polish on the horses and putting the tapes in the machine and everything. And fortunately, I can just walk in there and do the show because if I didn't have somebody that I could count on. So
we can give Valerie the award, the Primetime Assistant of the Year here at Southwick Zoo.
Oh.
And we'll just send the plaque in the mail.
yeah, she'll be looking for it.
Now your 2 horses, have they been in any more commercials?
No, they've kind of been slacking off. No, they haven't had any calls for commercials since we talked to you last. They kind of had the winter off, which might have been good. It was kind of hard winter. That's why we don't have really too much new in the show, because I have to count on the weather and when I can work with the animals. So.
Is this a 7-day-a-week job for you?
Oh, yeah.
24 hours a day.
Yeah, and especially in the summer. Once we get going in the summer, there's no days off till October. So we're the only 2 that are here at the zoo every single day. So you always know where to find us.
Now I understand your other elephant has been on tour for like 10 months.
No, she's just never here when you're here.
Oh,
Zoe.
well, we have Zoe here, and she's...
Zoe.
Hello?
Be nice, Zoe.
Oh, hello?
No grabbing the cord.
No grabbing the cord.
I'm sure you have nothing to say, so you can back up.
Zoe has nothing to say, and
Back up.
what do you do when when you're interviewing an elephant and the elephant has nothing to say? Does she bite?
No, she doesn't bite.
Oh, okay. We're safe here then. Not a meat eater.
I won't say you're safe, but we'll say she won't bite.
Yeah, that's how we'll put it.
No, she's good. She's just always very curious about everything. It's got to, they're like,
Aren't gonna stay
hello.
white for long.
yeah, they're
Hello.
like big.
Hello. Yes. Okay. Yes. Hello. Sing a song.
Oh, I should have brought her
Harmonica.
harmonica.
Her harmonica. Can you get her harmonica?
Yeah.
I can get it, yeah.
See, once again, Valerie on the move.
Look at, and she runs.
She runs.
She runs everywhere.
You know, Zoe has more talent than a lot of the bands that appear right on primetime here. And I guess she's going to prove that right now.
That's right. She's going to play.
Is she in the Musicians Union?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I hope we won't get in trouble with this.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take care of them.
She's going to play her favorite song, which is How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, on her harmonica.
So she plays for the dogs backstage.
That's right. Trunk, Zoe, trunk up. Trunk.
Trunk up.
Come here. Trunk up.
It's like in music business they call it horn up. This is trunk up.
Come on, come here. Bring it down here. Here. Get your nose down here.
Yes.
Steady. Louder.
A little louder. Well, this is the quiet part of the song. We're building. We're building to that crescendo.
Very good. Oh,
Very good. A round of applause almost for Zoe. She's gonna have to start doing weddings. Okay, Zoe is finished. You can go back to your dressing room and relax before the next big show. So, and anything new with the dogs you can tell us about?
Well, like I said, there's not a lot new. We switched around. I lost a dog this winter, so one of the other dogs had to fill in. So she was one that just sat on her seat last year, and this year she's actually performing, and she's extremely excited about that because
Yep,
she
she
got her big break. So now she's in the show, and she's excited about that.
So they can pretty much actively exchange positions within reason.
Right. It depends on the tricks. Not all of them can do all the tricks. They all have different talents, and some of them aren't as talented as others. So it depends on what you ask them to do.
Again, they all have their own personality.
That's right. She's jumping through the hoop now, and she's doing amazing with that because she's just very athletic, and she's so excited. She usually runs out before it's her turn. So she's very happy about being in the show, finally.
And the llama, of course, again, as we discussed last year, just an expensive prop.
That's right, yeah, a very handsome prop. Yeah, he doesn't do anything different, and I don't know what else I can teach him to do.
In the next 20 years, I don't think you can get him to do anything different.
No, but he's actually one of the animals that is the busiest because he goes to so many jobs. He works here, he works at schools when we go to schools, zoo-mobiles. He does circus jobs. So, and actually Hubie did work last fall, the donkey, because we had some political jobs. So he and one of our elephants had to go and be the Democrat and the Republican. So he was busy in November, yep. And he won, so.
He won, so Hubie's a winner all the way around. So he deserves a season off.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get him in there by the next time you come back.
So by the end of the summer,
we'll have Hubie in there, if that's what you want.
I'd like to see that.
We'll have Valerie.
We'll have Hubie controlling the clown.
Yeah, Hubie's Valerie's charge, so she'll get him going in there.
Hey, once again, great to be here at Southwick Zoo. Thanks for appearing on a big program. And stick around. We'll be back with more primetime fun and more elephant music right after this.
When I first got my license, every time I left the house, my parents would say, "Remember to buckle up, dear." But I never did. Just didn't seem too cool. Besides, most of the time I was only going around the block. You know how parents are. Always telling you what to do. But you know what? I wish I'd listened. I really do.
George, I lost my glasses.
Yes, welcome back to the big program, and we're here. It's a nice sunny day. We're on the beach at Chatham out on Cape Cod, and Doug's out swimming. By the way, he left his glasses here, and I know he can't see too well without them, but then how could he miss me? You know, I'm bright enough, anybody can see me. And well, right now on the program, we have for you, the home viewers, get your pens, your papers out. It's time for a primetime quiz. We're going to do a little quiz. It's a kind of a fun way to look back at this year's Taste of Chicopee. Yes, the big Taste of Chicopee, the fourth one. And, well, we thought along different lines, we kind of put together a visual aspect, kind of a Taste of Chicopee quiz for you, the home viewers, so that if you've attended the Taste, you can quiz yourselves to see how many details you can find that are equivalent to what we found. So hey, let's begin. We're gonna roll some videotape, and I think I've over-explained this already, so let's begin. Okay, this shot right here. This man is A, tasting his own food, B, checking out other vendors, C, chasing customers who have not paid. Okay, number 2. This man is A, serving up a delicious meatballs, B, enjoying the wonderful entertainer's music, C, really trying to butter up the host. See, this is a little simple Taste of Chicopee quiz. It's simple enough, and I hope you're scoring along at home. Okay, this man here is thinking, hurry up, Jan's ready to begin the big program. B, which control is the focus? C, this is nothing like Mom's sewing machine at home. Okay, right here, this person is A, watching her child on a ride, B, couldn't afford the full ride, C, really moonwalking. Okay, this is a good one too. This child here is thinking, A, I wish Mommy was here, B, why did Mommy put me in this cage, C, Mommy says if I close my eyes, it'll be better than Disney World. This man we see on the big television screen here is A, testing a microphone, B, auditioning for Up With People, C, will be hosting his very own TV show this fall here on CSC TV. And you know, that I can see why. Everybody's doing a show these days. I'll tell you, the best one though, the Mayor Joe Chesick. He's doing a marvelous job on his TV show. Let's say the guy's so talented. He was an actor, now he's a TV host. Next year he's gonna start singing and dancing. We're gonna see him on Broadway. Okay, hey, moving right along here. This creature is A, running for mayor, B, gesturing rudely to the camera, C, dinner. Okay, next here. A surprise here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, direct from Cheers, Ms. Rhea Perlman. Look at that. That looks just like, close enough. Chicopee's Rhea Perlman. This child we see before us is A, napping in the beautiful sunshine, B, has just sampled some owl soup, or C, excitedly enjoying the music of the entertainers. That's excitement for you. Okay, moving right along here. Yes, here we go. This person is A, pretending to be part of the crew, B, waiting for Jeannie to arrive, or C, hoping George will get him more free food. You know what? Actually, this one could qualify for D, all of the above. This man is A, a state employee hard at work, B, preparing to take the Taste o' Chicopee by storm, or C, the illegitimate son of professional wrestler Bruno Sammartino. This person is A Quickies employee, B, preparing steak sandwiches, or C, proud that his entire wardrobe costs less than $9.95. Keep scoring along at home. It gets better. This man, A, is enjoying a lovely beverage. B, is happy to see a television camera. Or C, was the official stunt double in the Buddy Holly story. Doug, did you see that movie? The Buddy Holly story? At the end, at the plane crash, it just went, "Meow." And then they went into, and he said, "Just you know." Oh, we won't get into that. Okay, this man is A, lost in the crowd. B, not only the president, but also a client. Or C, Elton John's less successful brother, Wilbur. And the last one, can we believe it? It's the last one already. That's what we need, Doug, a big finish. Is this a big finish? We can count on it. It's gonna be a big finish. Okay, this man, okay, we've had enough from you, Doug. This man is A, retired actor from Night of the Living Dead. B, tasting everything possible at the Taste of Chicopee. Or C, wondering, do I get fries with this? Hey, and there we go. It's the big Taste O Chicopee quiz. Ask for it by name. And hey, we'll be back with more of the big program right after this.
The forest is home to many living things. That's why, if you're careless with fire when you go to the forest, you could burn a lot more than trees.
Yes, we're back here at wonderful Cape Cod, continuing on with the big show. And wait a minute, quiet. Hear that? I think some submarine just picked up Doug on their radar. He's been swimming throughout this whole show. But hey, here he is. It's our 6-time Grammy Award winner, Jimmy STURR, and the Jimmy STURR Band performing God Bless the USA. Ah, sunshine.
Are we the greatest and the most wonderful people in the world to be able to live in the United States of America? I say to that, God bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start all over with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I'd like to thank the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand next to you and defend myself today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I'd like to thank the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I'd like to thank the little guy who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand next to you, defender still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
George? 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 Where are you? Where'd you go?
A Brachiosaurus cup, yeah. I don't know. I think this came from the movie Pinocchio. Well, Doug's been swimming throughout the whole show. I haven't seen him. I don't think he got lost. He has to be able to find me. He left his glasses here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Hey, anyway, I'm exhausted. Good night, everyone.
We pledged our allegiance to it when we were young.
The flag was still there.
We studied its importance when we were in our teens.
He saw the flag.
We sing its praises at every sporting event. We display it when we celebrate.
Present. Huh.
Lower it when we mourn.
Our flag is presented on behalf of a grateful nation.
And honor our heroes with it when they've fallen. The flag of the United States of America. It stands for what we are and what we believe in. How we treat it says a lot about us.
If this doesn't scare you, just wait.
The doctor will see you now.
One night a year ago, Vanessa got high with some guy and forgot everything she learned about preventing AIDS. Now her life is the horror show. AIDS, another way drugs can kill.
Perhaps your future's up in the air, and you just don't know it. Aim high, Air Force.
Where's the ocean? Oh God. Oh, I can't see a thing.